Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and page. I greet you according to your time. So we bring you another series of Emma Chinedu comedy. This time around it is the love for money. Hmm. As our honorable Christabel. Anyway, she's so good at acting and I love her vibe this time around. Of course, this is to show us and teach us a lot of things because for those of people or those of you that is believing everything you see, you hear from social media or you see in social media, you got to learn from this. Okay, this episode started when Christabel bought a brand new car and she called on her husband. Her husband was recording her, taking pictures. She was showing the car to her fans. She's a social media influencer. She was happy. She was celebrating that her husband bought her a new brown car. Guys, it's not a small thing, no. As she was hugging the car, rejoicing, taking pictures, telling people that it was her husband that brought the car for her. And her husband stopped taking the pictures because her husband was the one taking the pictures for her, recording her and videoing her. So her husband was like, "Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Please don't involve me in your lies." And Christabel was like, what are you saying? Why are you saying all of this thing? Is it bad for me to tell people that you bought car for me? And the husband was like, you know that I'm not the one that bought this car for you. I did not buy any car for you. So why are you telling people that I bought a car for you? And this is what people do. This is what some of these social media people, these celebrities, some of them, this is what they do. When they make money and buy things for themselves, they will come to the social media and tell people that it's their husband that did this, their husband did that, their husband served them tea in bed, and this and that. And her husband got angry and was like, you should stop all this lie. Do you know how many people you have deceived? You're deceiving people. And I'm sorry for those of them that is believing all these lies. Because this is how so many marriages and so many families get divorced because of social media lies and fake life. Okay, that one apart, after the husband told her that she stop all of that, she shouldn't involve him in her lies. So the next chapter was when Christabel was doing her live video. She was telling her fans that if your husband is not serving you a meal in bed, that man doesn't deserve you. If your husband cannot empty his account for you, hey, that you shouldn't continue to stay with that man. Do you know that my husband cooks? Do you know that my husband washed my inner wear? That if your husband cannot wash your inner wear, that man does not deserve you. You better not stay in that marriage. She was saying a lot of things, telling people that they should run. That as she is now, do you know that sometimes she will not cook? That they have food hubs where they buy food. Sometimes her husband will tell her not to cook and she will not cook. And you know that she's a social media influencer. She's a star. She's celebrity. She's this, she's that. And her husband knows way. And this is what people will hear after hearing it. If your husband is not giving you money, maybe like it's not good that the husband shouldn't give money to the wife. But if your husband is not emptying his account for you, you'll not be happy. What if your husband emptied the account and there's no money for him to give you tomorrow? What will happen? So Christabel is very much busy deceiving people. And this is in this episode. Okay, let's continue. So she was saying all of this thing, and if your husband is not washing your undies, if your husband is not emptying his account, if your husband doesn't buy car for you, if your husband doesn't do this one for you, do that one for you, that you should leave that marriage. Okay, as she was doing that, doing her video, her daughter was very, very hungry. And when the husband took the daughter to the kitchen, only for them to see that there is no food in the kitchen. Even even leftover was not found in the kitchen. When they now came and asked Christy, why is it that there's no food in the kitchen? And she was like, can't you see I'm doing, because the husband came and off this thing, the phone she was doing live. She was like, can't you see I'm doing live? That there is Gary in the kitchen, that they should go and soak Gary. Look at, just imagine a woman that her husband bought a car. Of course, we know that it's not her husband that bought that car. She was the one that bought it, because her husband said that she should tell the world that it was her that bought the car and not the husband. But she was trying to pretend so that it would be as if that her husband is the best man in the world. So she now told them that they should go and soak Gary. Oh. The husband was even embarrassed. Okay, apart from that, the man started complaining to his friend that his wife doesn't cook. His wife always doing his social media. That all she cares is how many views she gets, how many comments she gets, how many likes she gets, this and that, how many subscribers and followers she gets. She doesn't care about anybody at all at all. Okay, when she want to cook, she said that she was cooking the kind of egusi that her grandmother taught her. That in that kind of egusi, you don't pieces your maggi, you just put your maggi like that. That this is not the kind of egusi that you people used to cook in your houses before you people crucify her. Trying to deceive another set of people for cooking. I think this episode and this series of the Emma Chinedu comedy is about to teach us a very big lesson. So as she was doing that, with her record and the ring lights showing everywhere, I don't know, she wasn't watching her daughter. Even if, as long as you are a mother, you're supposed to be watching your daughter, watching your children as you cook, as you do anything you do. Your eyes should be everywhere because she's busy with her content. She said that she's a content creator and she cannot stop it because the husband told her to stop it. She said no, she cannot stop it. Okay, it's good to be a hustler, but you need to use your number 6. So as she was cooking and doing her video, her daughter, I don't know what happened to the television, and the television fell down and they wounded her daughter, got her daughter injured. So when the husband now came, she shouted, "Oh, why did you go there?" When the husband came back, the husband found out what happened to their daughter, and she came out and she lied, telling the husband that the baby fell, and the husband was blaming her. Why didn't you watch her? And she said that she was cooking the food you're eating now. The way she even talked to her husband, why are you calling me like a village man? Asking her question, why are you asking me this 21 question? Anyway, guys, I think this particular episode is so interesting. This is the episode 1. I'm going to bring you the next and the second and the third episode. So stay tuned and watch to the end. Love you guys. Bye.